My goodness. Nice.
Yeah, that's fun.
What have you got an LSD in the rear?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that works really well, eh?
This is the very first video of the Nugget that we're going to be restoring in 2 months. Alright, hopefully it's going to go all the way to the shed. Or if something goes horribly wrong, just turn the video off. Who's a peanut now?
Won't go. Actually, John, Josh, can you get off the phone and get some Give me that.
Well, we're at the end of day 1, or day 0. This is going to be the project Starlet car for the next 2 months. Basically, yeah, my name's Starlet Parts, part of the AU Starlet Club of Australia. This is our clubhouse with all our starlets. It's in the progress of getting finished. We're going to have a parts catalogue cabinet over there. This is going to be a couch with a couple of our gaming consoles. We've got an N64 and a Xbox at the moment. This is our collection of cars that we're going to have for sale after we fix them up. This is just my personal collection I've collected over the years. Just ones that I bought fairly cheaply. This is going to be the donor car for the cage show, which was inside. This is Chriso's. We only just bought this, or he bought it last week. It's a canvas EP71 or EP82. But it looks pretty good on the inside. It almost looks like a stock GT. Not too shabby. Even came with a free roof rack. This is another car that I bought from Sydney with a smashed rear end. That's going to be the donor car for the cage show. Keep walking around the yard. This is our shed with all our, it's going to be our workshop. We just bought a hoist. More crappy car parts. Some of you might possibly be seeing cars you've seen before, or you might be even seeing your own car in here. I'll try and show you the whole lot today before the battery runs out. That's the rat's nest turd. This is one we found in Brisbane, or Andrew found it in Brisbane. We got it for free. Basically, someone was building it up and then he didn't pay for his job for the workshop, and then they basically just parceled all the good bits out, and then some vandals basically smashed it up. Sucks balls. That's a crappy Sierra that's been smashed. That's an old 71 that actually runs. So it was a turbo DP91. This is my Glanza EP82 GI. Picked it up from Sydney for $1,600. It is currently for sale for $1,600. It's an automatic non-turbo piece of crap, but it runs and goes, and it's got a quad light headlights, which is sweet. This is the pride and joy of my collection, which is Brownster's GT. It was probably one of the first GTs bought in Australia. It used to have 300 horsepower. It was a crazy car. Disappeared for about 7 years, but I picked it up probably a year ago or so, maybe more. It's definitely not as good as it used to be, but it is still my favorite GT in the world. It's the one that got me into cars in the first place. It beat me in a drag race, which I will possibly put the video up in, I think, 2004, which inspired me to ditch my chrome wheels and start going quick. This is Gordo's smashed up collection of cars, which there are many. More crap. This is Mitch's car. It's just living here. No one's allowed to take parts off that because it's his. Honda Civic. This is a very monster turbo Supera. So if you've got any small babies, don't put them around this because it will get sucked in to the turbo. This fella actually lives in Texas, and he works in the army. This is what we currently have for sale for free or for auction. Whoever wants to pay the most money for it, in the next 6 hours it will be sold. I think the current price is $500. It has a crappy NA engine, but it's running, and it's got an auto gearbox, which was running as well. This is one of Chris's pieces of crap with full of other crap. This is just more of the collection that we've got in the back. We have 2 sheep here, but unfortunately they got chased by a dog today. There they are. Let's see if we can go and see them. Their names are Ripple and Snowy. Actually, I might leave them alone because they're probably pretty scared today. You know. Sweet. This is a EP82 with a GI bonnet. That's a Turbo S EP71. This is Cat's original Zubu 3 or Zubu 2. This is one of Tiffany's old cars. This is one of Tiffany's old cars. This might have been someone else's car. This is a very emotional car. This guy died and his parents wanted me to restore it, but unfortunately it was just too far gone. It's ridiculous. It's a shame. I sort of got it in the condition that it was in, but it's still good for parts to put into another one, which might be getting back on the road. More shells. Oh, that's pretty much the crappy collection of cars that we have. The nicer ones are inside. We'll show those on another video maybe. This is basically just an introduction to our YouTube channel. I might do a better video at the intro just to give you guys an idea of what we are. But yeah, so we're pretty much going to be rebuilding that cage shell within the next 2 months. It's going to have a full respray, full rebuild, everything replaced, hopefully all brand new, because we have a cruise coming up on the 6th of October, which I hope the car will be ready for. Hopefully. It's going to be a lot of work, but I just retired my job and decided I'm more happy working on Starlets than I am working for arsehole bosses. And I'm going to build this. It's a EP82, I think it's a 1991. It has been full seam welded. This is the highlights of the car, is it's been seam welded. And it's got a full cage. Every little join has been welded. So the rust is only surface. I'm gonna somehow try and get this registered and on the road for a cruise of shenanigans in Brisbane on the 6th of October. What do we need? If you live in Brisbane and you want to come and help work on the car, or have any parts you want to donate to it, or I'll pay you money for it. I'm basically chasing everything to repaint it, the whole lot. We've got all the panels and everything. I'm just chasing painting gear. Maybe a nicer gun. I've already got a compressor. I'm chasing the Audi grey. It's the matte sort of black Audi grey colour. I might put a picture of that up in link so you can see it. And yeah, you'll be seeing a lot more videos over the next 2 months, and hopefully this GT will be back on the road looking sweet with a stock GT motor at the moment, possibly a TD04 turbo. Some other what we had a Turbo Yoda's old car here in the yard previously, and we've got some pretty interesting Starlets that have been in and out. We have a working bee here every couple of weeks. This is the motor that's going to be going into it. Keeping it simple, nice old EP82 garage. I'm pretty sure it's a TD04 turbo. I bought this one from Sydney for $2.5 grand, and it has had a rear ender, but the interior was mint. And it's going to be a great donor. So cheers, thanks for listening to the video one. Don't need to subscribe to this channel because the video is going to be pretty crappy. This is just going to be more of a video log for our car club. And it's also, I'm going to be giving as much information as I can about Starlets. I've probably been in Starlets since I was 16, which is probably like going on 20 years now. I fell in love with them as soon as I saw them. Bought my very first one for $12,000 with my brother. And yeah, I've owned one ever since. Yeah, I can't control myself at driving, so I drive a crappy D-Max. Yo, shout out D-Max. It's probably the best car I've driven as a daily driver. It hasn't been serviced in 60,000 Ks, and she still runs like a dream. This one used to be a power cruise car with a 4AGZE from Toowoomba, I believe. Yeah, it is. It's a car that would like to be restored. The inside's very nice condition. It still looks kind of newish. Has all this fancy gauges and bells and whistles. The engine has been converted to a 4A Corolla motor, so engine mount and then probably gearbox mount, other way around. But she is dying for a new owner. I think I'm trying to sell it for like $1,000 for the show, which is probably what the coilovers in it are worth, or maybe the coilovers and all the aluminium stuff. Alright, sweet, peace out.